The 4 locations will take on 4 very different aesthetics and will sometimes even change aesthetics within the locations. For example, Memory Meadows takes on the aesthetic of some gorgeous meadows, but then in other parts of the level it can be a literal pinball machine or being in the middle of a storm cloud. SSD Speedway lives up to its name with the aesthetic of the level literally being a speedway with lots of cars speeding it by Astro at what feels like Mach 2 speeds. Cooling Springs is both a beach resort and an icy torrential location to slip and slide around. GPU Jungle also lives up to its name with a dense green jungle, but at the peak is a snowy mountain where you get the PS4 artifact, more on that later. But even more than that, the world is so intricately detailed that some players may not realise it at first. Everything from the rocks to the flowers and whatnot. Every little thing that makes this world quintessentially PlayStation. A few examples that spring to mind is that the tightropes that are frequently used are cables for PlayStation controllers, often bricks and tiles are made from computer chips. They look like SIM cards to me. Flowers are the shape of PlayStation buttons, and raindrops that land on the ground look like the PlayStation buttons as well. Top 4 triggers or platforms. I could go on and on and on about all the tiny little details in the game that Team Asobi have packed into this game that can be completed in a little over an hour. But that's not all they put into this game. The game is a treasure trove for references and Easter eggs, like names of trophies referencing games, but the way that they show references in the game itself is inspired. The game features several bots in blue hats with a blue camera. These cameramen are found recording other bots dressed as or acting like characters from games that put PlayStation on the map, and there are a lot of these cameramen. Well over 60, and listing all of them in the video would take too long, so I'll highlight a few games that I either enjoyed, or games that I'm sure most, if not all people will know. Silent Hill, Detroit Become Human, Devil May Cry, The Last of Us, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, Death Stranding, and of course, Crash Bandicoot. The game is littered with references that you may have noticed during this gameplay show and while I narrate. Maybe ones that you know and even said, hey, that's this game.